speed. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks. My family all concerned. My homies still on the block. Getting it I can't do. I'm straight to my survivor's guild. I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. You gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better.
So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Chisholm bats left, throws right, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Bahamas. Next offering is down low. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He takes it on his own. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Luis Rengifo will hit next. That was the sweeper, but it missed. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. And they back here at Rogers Center, this is Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Shohei Ohtani stands in now and watches strike one. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Right side. Thomas settles underneath it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Alec Boehm. Houck back to work. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And it goes just foul. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the air, foul off first. Caglione makes the grab, and there's two gone. And the batter now, Dairon Blanco. And a strike in there.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That's out to center field. Carroll under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's one down. So up next, Marcelo Meyer. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
Perdomo on to first, and they get the out on Smith. Out number 3.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss.
Back now in Toronto. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now Geraldo Perdomo. Line drive. Hauls it in. One away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one the other way. Simeon fires over to first. And Thomas is out. So now the DH spot, Isaac Paredes. Out to short, Meyer. Tosses to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. And that one fouled off.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here is Marcus Simeon. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Thomas settles under it, makes the grab, 2 down. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets into the seats. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. That one just misses. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. Yelich out on the play. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
And it gets by him. Here comes Goldie around third. The relay to the plate, and he's out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Rengifo digs in now. In the dirt. Simeon toss over to first, and that is out number 2. And now it's Alec Bohm. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's inside. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And that's down and away.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Wow, nice play. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered.
Runner on the go. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Save.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And
swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Over to Goldie. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Ohtani stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Chisholm makes his way towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Smith, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Perdomo. And that is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Ryan Jeffers. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Meyer to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Just misses. Now 1-2. Out to short, Meyer. Throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. Got him. Nice play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Jack Caglione. King back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 4-0. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. Perdomo on to first. And Semien is out. And now it's Christian Yelich.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm makes the catch. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Thomas pulls it down, and that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground, Meyer fires to first on the run. On the money, nice play. And next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
Glove flip to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back now in Toronto. Here comes Austin Riley. Hammer, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field.
Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle. And that squirts through. To third.
No, he's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. Up the middle, base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball.
Runner takes off in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And it's fouled away. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Up the middle. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Marcus Semien, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Right side, Rengifo throws to first. Inning over. And this one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable.
Oh, that's it.
That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. but if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
And it drops in.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Perdomo makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Corbin Carroll will hit next.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Bunting for a hit and foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Austin Riley.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Mole, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. And that one hammered. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Just misses outside with that one. Ground ball right side. Rengifo in plenty of time to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Back here at Rogers Center, Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Houck back to work. Up the middle. Sends it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. And that's outside. And he grounds 1 to the right side. In the dirt, nice pick. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Line drive and foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 8-0. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And that one fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Jack Caglione now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Into the dive, and he got it. To second with the throw in, no chance to get back. It's a double play. We go to the ninth. There's Lane Thomas now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Struck him out without a swing. Now only one out remaining. That one fouled hard the other way. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. And foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the dirt, and it's 3-2. Houck is just one strike away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. 8-0.
Did I finally get it right? Everything I did was simple. I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Then I love you, babe. Feel your love. Yeah. Real love.
Alaji, 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 Alaji.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if you want money.